Hey, what's up? My name is Matt, back at it again with another Digimon TCG game. This is Blue Imperial Hexablaumon versus Red Greymon Tribal Omni. So my brother decides to start things off because he wanted a die roll. Hatches into a Koromon for BT05. He decides which Agumon to put over to Koromon. Decides to go with the promo Agumon. Very nice and clean. And hard casts the BT1 Agumon. I draw to start things off on my turn because I'm left with 3 memory. Hatch into the Demi Vmon, I think from set 1.5. Drop the Electmon over it. Get my draw. Decide which champion to evolve over the Electmon, or if I want to hard cast onto the field. And let's see. I obviously evolve Imperialdramon over it. Get the draw, then evolve into a Imperialdramon, leaving my brother at, I think, 2 memory. Yeah, he decides to raise out the Agumon, evolve into Greymon, get the memory back, because that's the Greymon's effect when evolving over an Agumon. And, brother's deciding what to do next. He decides to go into a Monochromon over the BT1 starter deck Agumon, then evolves into the BT1 Metal Greymon, one of the best Metal Greymons in the game. Swing it over to my turn, left with 3 memory. I decide to raise the Imperialdramon out so I can swing really hard. Decide to swing with the Imperialdramon. Brother's contemplating whether to use the Monochromon for the block or not. He's still thinking. Decides to let the attack through. I hit into a Marcus, unlucky for me. I evolve into Imperialdramon. Get my draw from that. Swing the Imperialdramon, hits, he lets it through. Imperialdramon unsuspends himself because of the ESS of Imperialdramon. Then I swing once again, hit into a Nokia, so like, damn, it's really hard swinging into double tamers, so even though he got 2 damage on him, he got a lot of advantage through the tamers. And now that's all my swings, I decide to hard cast, not the Vmon instead. Sorry, this is a casual match, so I took a little bit of a takesy-backsies move. It's alright, it's all good, it's all in fun. Brother hatches into a Koromon, gets starter deck Agumon in the raising area, gets the draw. He's contemplating what to do next. Suspends the Nokia to evolve Alterius mode for free, destroy the Vmon. Really good card, Alterius mode, very underrated. Able to destroy rookies and even maybe in some situations blockers like that. Decides to digivolve into the Zeke Greymon. My brother let me know about the ESS skills on the Zeke Greymon, making it really big. He swings at my Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon goes to the trash zone and kind of forces me to reset, so I guess this is like a premonition of kind of my downfall, but let's see if I can fight harder in this game. He's contemplating what to do next. Possibly lets me know about the Marcus tamer, suspends it, and then he decides to go into the Blitz Omni to swing once again. Swings into a Imperialdramon. Obviously Omni is way too strong with all those ESS sources. I asked into Upamon. Go into Gabumon from set 1. Decides what to do next. Go into Coelamon. Get the draw. So I'm obviously trying to reset here just because I've been put in an unfortunate situation. It's the only thing I can do. I'm contemplating here what to do next. Drop the Imperialdramon, pushing him back to 1 memory, but he'll go to 3 because of the Marcus memory tamer. Raise out the Agumon. Goes into the Greymon, obviously getting the memory back since it's the new set 5 Greymon, and he suspends it to make sure it's free. And then he goes into the set 1 Metal Greymon, and then he decides to swing with the Omnimon. I think he hits into the Sora and Joe, but I'm not sure if this is going to help me in this situation. And I guess it's... Damn. Yeah, this is a pretty tough match for me on my side. But it's smooth sailing for my bro. He's, I think, contemplating his move. I think it's his turn. And, just thinking whether he wants to evolve the Monochromon. And he decides to hardcast another Nokia to drop the Agumon. Gets a lucky roll, getting both Omni X Antibody and the War Greymon. And the memory swung to my turn at 3. I think this is kind of where I misplayed because I should have got the memory from the ESS sourceless Agumon. But I just raised the Imperialdramon. And then I swing with the Imperialdramon. Swing into the Greymon. I tried to take some sources away from the Omnimon so I can try to make it like not like less stronger per se. And then obviously I'm gonna go into an Imperialdramon play because I unsuspended my Imperialdramon into an Imperialdramon. I'm just trying to finish the game. Then I swing with the Imperialdramon. Obviously he's gonna block it. And I'll swing again. My brother thought it was an X antibody, so he couldn't do that. So he couldn't do the source thing. So the attack goes through. Hits an Alterius mode, still goes through. And thinking about applying pressure. Most likely I have to apply body so I can finish the game quickly. So I try to go for some Hammer Sparks. And then just double checking my hand. A Lobomon would really help, but unfortunately I feel like I don't have one, so I had to hard cast the Gabumon. And he would have been at like 1 memory, but Marcus will push him to 3 memory. Going to Koromon from my brother's side. He unsuspends like all of his stuff. And just contemplating here what to do next. Yeah, the Tamer unsuspends. He suspends that Tamer. Plays Alterius mode for free. Destroys the Gabumon. Still underrated card, Alterius mode. And then suspend a Nokia, go into a Blitz Greymon, Digivolving my my Imperialdramon back to Coelamon. And then you'll most likely have to go through attacks in this part. So swing with the Omnimon, hits into a Vmon. Swing with the Blitz Greymon. I didn't block because Blitz Greymon's piercing. And to finish off his turn, my bro decides to go into the X antibody. But it goes to 3 just because he's evolving over a Omnimon. So that's a really, really good card. He checks out the effect. And yeah, it's really good. X antibody. Hatch into an Upamon. Most likely trying to dig here to see if I can get something to snag me a victory. Because it is a pretty close game. I this time get the 5 memory because of the Agumon with no evolution sources. Just thinking my move here. It's most likely just a whole lot of digging. Evolve into the Christ Imperialdramon. And then go into the Imperialdramon, try to dig for something. I misplayed the Christ Imperialdramon too, because I could have taken off a source on both Omni and Blitz, but I decided to concede here because I knew that handling the Omni would be suboptimal.